Alright, this might be bad news for Marvel's Wolverine by Caboose.
You guys, I'm a little depressed, okay? Not only did my Blue Jays lose in one of the most devastating games I've ever watched in the history of sports. Great baseball for anybody who's just a general fan, but it was hard to watch as a Blue Jays fan. But on top of that, games are getting delayed left and right. We've got some interesting stuff to talk about here in today's video, okay? Wolverine, we know, is going to be coming out in the fall of 2026.
Alright, here's the thing. Because now, GTA 6 is delayed till November 19th. It was 19th, right? November 19th, 2027. Or no, 2026. Alright. And Wolverine comes like just a month before that. Honestly, this will probably be difficult for Wolverine because like people are probably not gonna like. They're probably gonna be focused on like GTA 6, and they might not be. Maybe some people will buy it, maybe some people won't. I don't know. But I feel like this will probably cause a delay in Wolverine. Cause like, people might not buy it as much. Cause GTA 6 is coming out. Like some people might buy it, but some people might also not buy it because it's GTA 6. So probably they might delay it because of that. Or yeah. Or they leave it, but that could also mean like people might not buy it because they're buying GTA 6. I'm gonna keep going.
Or at least that is the original now proposed release window for the game. We also knew that there was this juggernaut of a video game, GTA 6, releasing in May of 2026. That was a release date that was from a delay. On top of that, I know that you guys have hit the thumbs up button if you're looking forward to either of those games. And so for the longest time now, after we had gotten that new reveal for Wolverine, we got to see some gameplay, we got that release window of the fall of 2026, everyone kind of breathes a sigh of relief to say, all right, we are out of the way from GTA 6. GTA is just going to be a massive launch. It's going to be one of the biggest launches maybe in video game history. And that is not hyperbole. Pretty much everybody feels that way. However, it looks like now GTA lands within the territory of where Wolverine might release. The official tweet
Hey man, you never know. Maybe people won't buy GTA 6 and they'll just buy Wolverine, man. You never know. I'm gonna keep it going.
From Rockstar Games themselves. And this is actually particularly sad because everyone in the GTA community was speculating that we would get a new trailer for the game this week, and instead we got a delay. Here's what they had to say. Hi everyone, Grand Theft Auto 6 will now release on Thursday, November 19th, 2026. We are sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait, but these extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish that you have come to expect and deserve. So yes, that November release window now puts that within that fall 2026 window that we know Wolverine is currently scheduled to launch around. We don't have an official release date of any kind right now for Wolverine, so a lot of people are beginning to worry that this could mean that either Wolverine gets delayed or gets pushed up and maybe gets rushed. And I will say, I think there's some irrational thought around both sides of that fence. I think that if development is going smoothly and the folks at Insomniac are hitting their milestones and they're feeling good about their process with Wolverine, them saying, hey, we're gonna put it out in August now, is not going to be something that we need to panic or worry about. It'll obviously feel a little coincidental that this game, GTA 6, gets pushed into November, and then Wolverine kind of gets pushed out of the fall window to stay further away from it. But it could also mean that they're saying, you know, we're feeling good here. We don't need to prioritize that fall window. We can launch this towards the end of the summer. On the other side of the fence, if this game does stay in the fall, I do think that there is going to be plenty of time for it to release to stay away from GTA 6 and all the people that are going to be buying that game, or at least to stay far enough away so that anybody who wanted to get both will be able to take the time to save up to get one and then the other. What I'm trying to say is I do think that if Wolverine is going to be releasing within September or October, it's going to be okay. If the game was planned to come out within November, well then yeah, you're a little scarily close close to GTA 6, and I know that for anybody who maybe only has the money to want to get one of the two games, a lot of people might just choose GTA. Not everybody, you know, there are going to be huge Marvel fans, huge Wolverine fans, or even huge Insomniac fans that would prefer to get Marvel's Wolverine. But if we're trying to maximize the sales here, if we're trying to maximize this game's numbers, well then you want to stay as far away from GTA 6 as possible. But what I honestly don't foresee happening in this situation is that Wolverine gets pushed out into 2027. I really don't see that happening. Insomniac has been really good with landing their dates. Whenever they are ready to announce a window or announce a release date, they, for the most part, at least as far as I am concerned in the games that I have covered, hit that date. So if Insomniac is saying that Marvel's Wolverine is going to be coming out in the fall of 2026, I trust that that's when they plan to release the game. And the only way that they would push it out were to be if they genuinely just needed more time, which again, absolutely could be the case. But let's not hit the big red panic button just yet. I think Wolverine will be all right. Again, if it comes out in September or if it's out in early October, which is very likely two places that it could release, then that is over a month and a half for it to stay away from GTA. And again, if people want to get both games, you'll have a month and a half.
Damn, this is probably a tricky situation for them. You saying it wouldn't get delayed? I don't know. I guess only time will tell. I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, like, but I'm saying, have they been in like this situation where like GTA 6 is dropping at like a similar time to them? So honestly, they would probably delay. They'll probably delay because like this is a very crazy situation, you know. I mean, maybe they'll release it early. I feel like the two most likely ones though are like they'll just release it normally, or they'll delay it.
Have to be able to save up for GTA 6 after having purchased Marvel's Wolverine. It is weird to sit here, talk about GTA 6 getting delayed, and have this video not be about the fact that I'm bummed that it's getting delayed. Although, I mean, at the end of the day, I have said this before time and time again here on this channel, a game getting delayed is always for the better. We're all pretty confident that GTA 6 is going to be like a generational game, okay? It's going to be incredible, at least we hope. It looks amazing. We all know for sure that it's probably going to be the biggest launch in video game history, and that millions upon millions of people are going to be buying it and getting ready for it day one. What we don't know is what...
I get that, but it still sucks though. Like, damn, they were saying like, oh, May we drop in GTA 6, but now it's delayed all the way till the end of the year, bro.
Whether or not it'll be a masterpiece of a game. We don't know if it's going to be that RDR2 level. We don't even know if it's going to be as good as like GTA 5. But what I will say is that it won't be nearly as good as it will be with this delay had they not delayed it. That is just the nature of the gaming industry. If they take that extra couple of months, it's going to make the game better no matter what. If it comes out and it's not great, it would have been even worse if they didn't delay.
I mean, no matter what. What if they just decide, alright, we delaying it, or we about to add the most stupid stuff ever, you know? Never know. My bad.
Delay it. If it comes out and it's amazing, well then we can say, you know, thankfully they took that delay. Only time is going to tell, and unfortunately, actually, GTA 6 is not the only game that got delayed today. In fact, another Marvel game got delayed today. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video, though. Down over the thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think, first of all, about the delay for GTA 6? Are you bummed about it, or are you understanding of the fact that they're just going to need more time and it's going to make the game better? And then also, beyond that, now that the game is going to be releasing in November of 2026, do you think that the folks at Insomniac should be a little worried about where they're going to be releasing Wolverine? Do you think the game is going to get pushed up to come out earlier, or do you think the game is going to get pushed out of 2026 and maybe delayed into 2027? Really crossing my fingers that that second option there doesn't end up happening, unless Insomniac needs the time, which I would understand. I'm just so excited for Wolverine, man. I want to see more from this game, and well, what we do know is that Insomniac has promised they're going to give us
he got a Wolverine thing in the background right here.
more information in the spring of 2026.
That's fire.
That really is a good sign for how confident they are. They are ready to say, hey, more marketing is going to come your way at this exact time. You don't often get communication like that with these kinds of games. So that's why I'm saying, when Insomniac sets a date, they really do usually stick to it. I don't know. For me, I doubt if they were to do that reveal during the state of play after years and years of silence surrounding Wolverine, and then as well to give us all that information that the trailer did and say more information is coming in spring of 2026. I don't think that we're going to end up in a position where the information we get in spring of 2026 is that it's not coming out next year. Plus, they recently now just finally made it available to wishlist, so you can actually go ahead and do that. At the end of the day, Insomniac very clearly has a layout, a plan of what they want to do leading up to this game's release, and the fall of 2026 is the window in which they want to release it. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and got those.
Alright, that was This Might Be Bad News for Marvel's Wolverine by Caboose. Alright, that's